What's up, guys? I'm Kate with TypeMatch, and I often get the question, do you think somebody's MBTI type can change? And the simple answer is no, I do not. Now, people will usually respond with one of two debates for why they think I'm wrong. One is that, well, I got a different result on a personality test a few years ago than I got today, so that means that my type changed. And the answer to that is that those tests are highly inaccurate in producing the correct results. So it could be that your personality type is neither of those results that you got on the test, and you should really be typed by someone who's more of an expert in the field, or do some more research into the cognitive functions. And then the second debate I will get is that, well, I'm a completely different person now than I was in the past, so I think I'm a different MBTI type. And this one is more complex to answer. One, let's take a look at what it means to be a completely different person. Because if you made a list of everything that makes you you, I think you would find that it's largely remained the same. Maybe there are a few things that are slightly different. And what they usually mean by that is that they have grown in some way. Okay, well, you cannot grow something that was never there within you. And I think people aren't giving themselves enough credit when they say that they're a completely different person. Like, whatever qualities you have that you like about yourself now, in whatever way it is that you've grown, you always had that within you. It just wasn't showing itself because you weren't mature, you weren't developed as developed as you are now. But you cannot grow something that was never there to begin with. That's like somebody who was born without legs saying that they have really improved their leg strength. It's impossible. So, an important point here is also that your MBTI type is not who you are. And I did a survey on my Instagram page recently asking people, do you think your MBTI type is who you are? And about 50% of people said yes. And it was shocking to me. And it really highlighted a fundamental problem that people cannot understand MBTI because they don't even know what it actually is. Your MBTI type is not who you are. All it is a system of understanding how your mind primarily prioritizes information and then makes judgments based on that information. So, for example, my type is ESTP. I primarily pay attention to external sensory information, that perceptive information, and then I make judgments based on that information using my own internal system of logic and observing the social norms around me to ultimately figure out what that information means for me and my future. Now, that's my primary process. But I have all 8 cognitive functions. So as I mature, as I gain more experiences that help my growth, I will grow within those cognitive functions, and some will become more pronounced, and I will gain access to other functions that I really wasn't using so much before. And so you'll be able to see that shift, but it's not that I'm a different person. It's just I'm becoming more me. You are becoming more whole in yourself, more complete. But that doesn't mean that your MBTI type has changed, because I don't know at what point it happens, okay? You could be born with your MBTI type. There's nothing to suggest that you are, there's no studies or anything. So this is all, hypothetical, not even theoretical. But let's say you were born with you have all 8 cognitive functions, and you are prioritizing certain ones over others because you can't pay attention to all information equally. And you can't make judgments based on that information in an equal manner across the processes. They have to take on different roles within your mind. And then as you go using your preferences, we often call them cognitive preferences, more and more, they become stronger within you. And so we can see as you're older that you have these ones that you have been giving extra attention to and that have become stronger within your mind, and then the ones that you've kind of put on the back burner, but as you mature and get older, you start to develop those later on. So that's what I think about that. I don't think your type changes, but if you guys want to learn more, check out the website, the typematchapp.com, and we have a dating app that is, well, also friendship app that is based on the 16 personality types. Links below.